Ugh, Mondays, am I right? Don't talk to me until I've had my tech news.
Friday.
What? Twitter had a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day on Wednesday as the site was hit with one of the worst hacks ever seen on social media. 130 verified Twitter accounts were targeted, with the hackers gaining control over a subset of that number. Tweeters saw the accounts of Elon Musk, Barack Obama, Jeff Bezos, and more tweeting out offers to double the amount of Bitcoin sent to their crypto wallets. That honestly doesn't sound that out of character for Elon, so understandably, the hackers were able to make off with over $100,000. But the Bitcoin scam isn't the only news to come out of the attack. Screenshots of Twitter's admin tools were leaked, showing buttons that can blacklist accounts and trends, giving some credence to those who claim they've been shadow banned on the platform. The FBI is now investigating the attack, and Reuters reports that hours before the attack began, posts on the gray market site OG Users offered to provide the email address associated with a Twitter account for $250.
Not bad.
That info, combined with the fact that the hackers could have done way more damage with complete access to Twitter's admin tools than steal a bit of crypto, paint a picture of an unsophisticated hacking group that just fortuitously managed to trick some unlucky Twitter employees. And thanks to Bitcoin's logging system, investigators are actually tracking movement of the hacked funds right now. Although I'm not sure someone who actually thought Jeff Bezos was gonna give you free Bitcoin deserves to get their money back.
Wait, he's not?
Give me the money. Give me the cash.
Redistributed.
You know what movie that's from?
Nope.
Usual Suspects. Carpool Critics Podcast. Rumors have been flying this week that Nvidia's future graphics cards will feature a new 12-pin power connector. The original info came from Chinese language site FC PowerUp, where spec drawings for the connector were posted. They were. Igor's lab added fuel to the fire, with users speculating that the connector might appear on the upcoming RTX 3000 series GPUs. The problem is, that would be dumb, because the 12-pin power connector doesn't exist on power supplies yet, meaning that anyone upgrading to an RTX 3080 would need to also buy a new PSU with the right connector, which doesn't exist. Well, there's more speculation that Nvidia might include an adapter in the box, which would solve the problem. The other possibility is that this new connector is for a workstation card and not a GeForce or RTX one, which would make a bit more sense. We'll find out soon enough whether Nvidia is just yanking our cables with this one when Ampere cards launch in a couple months. Until then, yank.
Yeah.
I say yank.
Okay.
And Xbox might not have the PlayStation super cool exclusives or pop collar aesthetic, but what they do have is love for their fans. In a blog post, Xbox head Phil Spencer, he's just a head. Phil announced that Microsoft's Project Xcloud game streaming service will be provided to Xbox Game Pass subscribers free of charge when it launches in September. He also said all first-party Xbox Game Studios games released in the next couple of years will run on both Xbox One and Xbox Series X, meaning you won't have to get the fancy new console to play the fancy new game.
But what if I want to?
Then buy it.
Oh.
That said, Microsoft did just discontinue the Xbox One X and One S, fueling rumors that the Series X will be joined by the low-powered, disk drive lacking version codenamed Lockhart. The version codenamed Lockhart. And we don't really have anything snarky to say about this. We just think it's great, okay, and so are you.
Hey, love ya.
And now for the Quack Bats. Today's episode of Techlinked is brought to you by War Thunder. War Thunder is a free-to-play online military vehicle combat game that's available on Windows, Mac, Linux, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One with crossplay. It features an incredible arsenal of more than 1,500 historically accurate, playable tanks, aircraft, helicopters, technically helicopters are also aircraft, and ships from the 1930s to the 1990s. You can take part in massive combined arms battles on over 80 major battlefields from World War II to the end of the Cold War, and more than 20 million players play from around the globe. They're actively developing the game with free major updates every couple of months and even adding more content, including vehicles, maps, and new gameplay features. Head to the link below and start playing War Thunder for free, and you will also get an exclusive bonus.
Take a look at my bits. Blackmagic has unveiled the Ursa Mini Pro 12K, a $9,995 camera that can shoot 12K video. With that amount of detail, you'll be able to find out things about the world you were never meant to know, things you can't unsee. We may just point at people and discover that all of us are actually cake.
What? No!
Wanna blow out my candle? Twitch has told the US Army to stop baiting their live stream viewers with fake giveaways, darn it. The military was apparently telling viewers to click a link in order to enter to win an Xbox controller, but the link just redirected you to an Army sign-up page. Join the Navy. Superliminal. You gotta wonder how many people got there and just filled out the form, just fell in line.
I guess the Army is the prize.
Sir, yes, sir. Lenovo's Legion gaming phone is on the cusp of release with a launch date of July 22nd. In addition to things like gaming triggers, the phone will feature a pop-up camera in its side so you can use it effectively while gaming. Okay. And maybe you can use the selfie cam to finally see your headshot face. Oh, that's
Nice.
what you... And Disney researchers are developing a massive AI-powered database called the Content Genome, which will not only recognize characters' faces, but also catalog things like explosions and objects, which will be searchable. So if you search for, say, Jake Skywalker, it'll bring you to The Last Jedi. Who's Jake's?
Ha-ha!
I don't even get this one.
That was a sick burn. Nice one, James. You hate that movie so much.
What is a Jake Skywalker? All right, that's enough of this. Come back on Monday for more tech news, but less James.
Oh,
Why even come back? 'Cause you're so cool, Riley.
that's not what you meant.
I smelled
You're
that.
the worst.
I'm smelly today.